Yikes, it has been a long time since I've made a Battlefield 4 related video, and with a lot of recent information having to do with the Battlefield 4 DLC calendar and Battlefield Hardline, I might start coming back and making Battlefield related videos again. So all of you guys who are subscribed to me for Battlefield content, this is for you guys. You guys will now get news about Battlefield 4 as soon as it comes out, as fast as possible, like I was doing earlier this year and last year. I'm going to get back on the ball and start doing that for you guys, starting with today. But before I do go into the DLC calendar being extended and Noshahr Canals possibly coming back in Battlefield 4, I would like to firstly do a little bit of self-promotion and ask you guys who are subscribed for my Battlefield content, who are probably viewing this video right now, to please check out some of my other series that I have started. I've started a new series called The Dose, where I cover a wide range of news having to do with multiple video games, whether it's Battlefield, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, anything, Evolve, whatever I feel like covering will be in that news series. And it's a very well-edited series. It's very conversational. It's not like I'm just relaying the information to you guys. It's like I'm having a conversation with you guys, and I really enjoy making that series, so please check that out. And I've also started making some Grand Theft Auto 5 funny moments with my friends on Xbox One, so if you guys would like to check out how Grand Theft Auto 5 looks on next-gen consoles and are thinking about getting it on PC, then go check that series out. It's really funny, it's really well-edited, and I put a lot of hard work into that series for you guys to get a laugh out of it. So if you guys don't mind going and checking out those series, then I would be much appreciative, and I will definitely continue making more Battlefield related videos on top of those. So today I want to talk to you guys about the DLC calendar for Battlefield 4 being extended. I'm sure everybody has heard by now, hopefully. If not, this video will be informing you that the DLC calendar was extended until December of 2015, and a lot of questions have arisen since then of what kind of DLCs we will get between now and then. That is a full year. That means we can have up to 4, maybe even 5 DLCs come out for Battlefield 4 during the lifespan of Battlefield Hardline, which is pretty crazy to think that we will have 2 Battlefield games at the same time, coming out with content at the same time, that are both pretty equal level graphically and gameplay wise. So it's going to be something really interesting to see those games balance with each other and kind of play on top of each other. It's really weird. It's almost like they're competing against each other, but they're the same game by the same people. It's kind of weird, but as you guys know, the DLC has been extended, and the questions that have arisen is whether or not we might get another Second Assault type DLC, and there are all kinds of names going around of what it might be. Third Assault, have you, Second Assault, the assault after the Second Assault, all kinds of things like that. And while those puns are kind of funny, getting into the serious topic, what kind of maps do we want to see in this DLC? Now, it is more than likely going to happen. If DICE does not make a Second Assault DLC again with more Battlefield maps that people actually want over the ones they provided last time, then it would just be plain stupid, because obviously their fans want it. Obviously we've been begging for it since the first Second Assault DLC came out, and we were all very disappointed by the map choice. So obviously, if DICE is going to try and keep Battlefield 4 alive and they want to actually make it a game that people continue to play, then they will do this, because this is what we want, this is what we have been asking for, and for them to just ignore it would be a downright kick in our face. They're just kicking the dirt into our face and saying, screw you guys, if they don't do that. So odds are they are going to make this DLC. But the question is, what maps will we see? A lot of people would like to see Sienne Crossing, Grand Bazaar, and of course, Noshahr Canals come back. I don't really know what a 4th one would be, but those 3 seem to be very consistent on everybody's wish list of which maps they would like to see. Those 3 seem to be the most requested and are probably going to be featured in it. Now, the 4th one is up in the air because almost everybody has a 4th one that's different from somebody else. So, we'll see what happens with that one. But looking at Sienne Crossing, Grand Bazaar, and Noshahr Canals, all of these maps played very well in Battlefield 3, which is a problem in Battlefield 4, that a lot of the maps just do not play very well. They don't work for Rush, they don't work for Conquest, and they're just not very fun to play on. And with the Battlefield 3 maps, almost all of them worked very well. There was actually multiple videos made showing off how the layout of the Battlefield 3 maps compared to Battlefield 4's and how it made sense. There were exterior routes, middle routes, and just small flanking routes here and there, while with Battlefield 4, it's just a spider web of routes going everywhere where you can't actually have a consistent gameplay on those maps. But with Grand Bazaar, Sienne Crossing, and Noshahr Canals, they all have very good map design, and they were all fairly small. They weren't massive, because people don't really seem to like the massive ones. Occasional few, and to whoever likes the massive ones, I'm not saying that that's bad at all. That's your thing, and I'm happy for you. But a lot of people really like the kind of smaller maps, such as Sienne Crossing, Grand Bazaar, and Noshahr Canals. They all play very well, and of course, I want to take a look closer at Noshahr Canals because that is a massive fan favorite. Everybody loves it, except for some of the hardcore Battlefield fans. They're like who have been playing the game since Battlefield 1942, way back when I was a boy. But these people don't really like the map because they feel like everybody plays Team Deathmatch on it, and that's not really Battlefield. But Noshahr Canals, in and of itself, as playing Rush, Conquest, whatever have you, it is a really good map. It plays very well, and it's very good layout. There's exterior routes to go and flank, and the defenders have a good chance against the attackers on Rush. The flags are placed perfectly where you can get to them, and unless you just have a god-awful team that cannot capture a single flag on Conquest, most of the time we will not have to worry about being absolutely destroyed while playing it. But of course, those are not the things that has the massive attraction for Noshahr Canals. But I just would like to make that point because Noshahr Canals is a very versatile and well-made map all around. But Noshahr Canals, Team Deathmatch, undoubtedly one of the most played things in Battlefield history. Everybody, even now, goes back and plays Noshahr Canals TDM 24/7 on Battlefield 3 because it's just that game mode where you can just play and have fun, level up, get experience, improve your weapons, unlock attachments, all this stuff like that without having to worry about thinking too much. Because there are times when playing Battlefield 4 especially where you get so frustrated with crappy teammates, so frustrated with horrible map design, where you just want to take a break, take a breather, back off, because I know myself, I get super pissed off, and sometimes you just want to go play Noshahr Canals. I'll be like, okay, screw it, no more Battlefield 4, going to play Battlefield 3, Noshahr Canals. And if they added that to Battlefield 4 with improved graphics, all these new weapons, all these new attachments, and all that kind of stuff like that, that would just be amazing because everybody would play it. That would bring so much life back to Battlefield 4 that would be amazing because it's so easy to play Noshahr Canals TDM. It's just fun in general. Except unless you suck, but most of the time you have fun playing it, even if you suck. I used to suck and I would still have fun playing it. And I really, really, really enjoy Noshahr Canals, and I know a lot of other people do as well, and it would be foolish for DICE not to make this second assault after the second assault DLC with Noshahr Canals and some of these other maps as well, and I can't see them not doing it. Now, I do want to ask you guys a question. What maps do you guys want to see featured in this DLC if it does come, and it more than likely will? And also, what weapons would you guys like to see featured in this DLC? A lot of people would like to see the M16 come back, the M16A3, and a lot of people would like to see the AN94 come back. But surely, some of you guys are a little bit more creative and can think of a weapon that hasn't been brought back yet that would be amazing to see return in Battlefield 4. That has been all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. But as always, this has been Lupus, and I will catch you guys in the next one.